Once again, a day that Carter doesn't know the topics for. Once again, a day that I put him through a draft that he didn't prepare for. So this should be fun. This one isn't gonna be like a competitive draft necessarily. You and I are gonna.
I'm not doing it then.
You're only willing to compete. Like that's
Like
just how you're wired.
just drafting the draft. What I look like Ronald Reagan?
What if it's us competing against ourselves, like together? Because honestly, this is something I learned from Friday with the Swing Happy guys. You and I have to get better at being together as opposed to being against each other. There's going to be times where we need to like join forces and win. And right now, I don't think we're good enough at that. So we need reps on that.
Okay, got you.
Locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Okay, so here's mission accomplished is to do this task together and feel good about it when we're done. What the task is, I want to basically do a mock NBA draft, kind of like when we did the NBA draft redraft, but I want to draft for the lotteries. There's 14 spots, and any player who has not yet played a real NBA game can be drafted. So you could take the players that were selected in this year's draft class, meaning Sar, Reese Reed Shepard, Klingon, Edie, all of them. All of them are eligible. You could take the players in next year's draft class, Cooper Flagg, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, Kasparis, etc. You could take the players in the following year's draft class, AJ DeBanza, Caleb Wilson, Darius Acuff, Cam Boozer, however you want to. This is a draft and stash draft. Any player who has not played a real NBA game as of Tuesday, July 23rd is eligible to be taken. We're going to alternate picks. So you can either draft first or you can draft second here. But I just want to go through and get a sense. Everybody says this class was super weak. Everybody says the next two classes are awesome. Who's going first overall, and so on and so forth. Any questions before we begin?
No, got it.
Do you want to draft first or second?
I like to draft first.
I'm very nervous about what you're going to do first. I hope you do the right thing.
I'm taking Cooper Flag.
You're taking Cooper Flag first overall.
Yes.
Should I do the right thing or should I do the me thing?
If the me thing is you picking Zach Edey, I'm gonna say no.
No, the me thing's not me picking Zachy. The me thing is my scouting department has flagged some concerns with a
Oh,
certain player.
okay.
The certain consensus number two here. Some would say even the consensus number one that is now available to me at two. My
Okay.
scouting department's a little concerned about who he's going to be,
Okay. Go
personality wise, person wise.
go ahead and be yourself.
But if the Pistons were at two in this draft and didn't take AJ DeBanza, I would riot. So it's AJ DeBanza. It's AJ
Wow.
DeBanza second.
Advance a second. Okay.
It's AJ DeBanza second overall. Yep.
How many players do you think from this year's draft class are going to be in this exercise?
I'd set the over under at 0.5, honestly, maybe 1.5. It's tough.
Sheesh.
It's tough. I mean,
Uh,
unless you, I guess it would be Reed, right? Like Reed or make an argument for Klingon or Edie or Khalil.
yeah. Let's see here. All right, so I'm at three with the
Um,
yeah, third pick, right?
yeah, you're at three.
Okay. With three, I'm not gonna I'm gonna take Dylan Harper at three.
Dylan Harper, three, really
Yeah, Dylan Harper three.
interesting.
The
Not
players that were in contention at three for me were him, Edgecombe, Ace Bailey, and Nolan Traore.
okay. Well, who I'm taking it for is not one of those three players. Who I'm taking it for is Cam Boozer.
Cam Boozer at four.
Taking Cam Boozer at four. I would have taken Cam Boozer at three after Debanta. Thought about
Talk,
taking him at two, honestly.
talk to me on that a little bit.
Look, I think Dylan Harper's great. I think he's very good. I think he's one of the better guard prospects we've seen in a while. I think there's a lot of really good guards that come through. and will be coming through in these classes. Like Darius Acuff probably gets taken in this at some point. Nolan Traore, you mentioned. Like, I think you can get explosive guards. I think you can find them. I think the pitch of what Cam Boozer is with his size, with his winning, with all the intangible stuff he brings is more unicorny than this really explosive guard that Dylan Harper is.
Got you. So you're looking for a little bit of you know, unicorn unicorn hunting
I
at the
think
start.
Boozer should have gone third in this draft, if we're being honest. That is my read on it, and you're fine to disagree. I don't have issue with disagreeing, but I am surprised he was still there at 4.
Got you. Okay. Five, I'm going to go actually in conjunction with wanting to be on the same page here. I want to go either hmm, I want to go either Edgecombe here or Peterson.
Ooh, I like the Darren Peterson shout. I think we're on the right track, no matter which way you go here. I'm pretty.
Mm,
I know who I would go
I'm
out of the two.
You said what?
I know who I would go out of the two.
I'm gonna go Edgecombe right now out of the
That,
two.
that's what I would do.
Yeah. I'll go Edgecombe.
That's what I would do. Okay. Um, it's tough from here. I'm really being wooed by the recent footage that we saw, but I'm going to take Ace Bailey at 6.
He's Bailey six. Okay.
I'm going to take Ace Bailey at 6, but I think the other Darren Peterson is right there.
Okay. Ace Bailey at six. Then oh, is it time to pick an Illini player yet? No,
You could.
no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think. Okay. I am going to go with this pick. Hmm. This is tough.
Should we reset the board at all? Do you want to?
Yeah, can you give me a little reset here?
So through the top 6, Cooper Flag, AJ DeBanza, Dylan Harper, Cam Boozer, VJ Edgecombe, Ace Bailey. From there, I think all of those are relatively unicorny, other than Dylan Harper, but I get why Dylan Harper would go that high. Um, Darren Peterson, I think Caleb Wilson, both from the 26 class, are somewhere on the list. Nolan Traore, I definitely think is somewhere on the list. I think Darius Acuff in the 26 class, if you're going guard. I think the overseas duo of Demon and Kasparis are probably not super far off the list.
Still
And
haven't
I
gone
also,
Darren Peterson.
what's that?
Peterson still hasn't been picked, correct?
Darren Peterson has not been picked.
I think I'm going Darren Peterson at this spot.
Okay. Darren Peterson off the board at 7. I'm gonna go Nolan Traore 8. I was so wowed by what he did in that one event a couple weeks ago for I think the ANGT. He was
Mm,
so absurdly good.
so good.
Just so absurdly good. I'm gonna take him 8.
Can I do the first like shocking pick? Like I'm wooed by an event I saw this summer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the Chris Sinak thing.
At 9.
Yeah.
At 9.
hmm
Oh.
I think at 6'10", 230, and what he does, like you talked about wanting to get guys that are still unicorny. Chris Sinak is unicorny.
At 9?
hmm
Oh. Oh. I don't like that, but I accept that. But I don't like that.
I
But I
love it.
accept that. Okay. Um, oh boy. I don't think we can let Caleb Wilson fall any further. I'll take him at 10.
Take Caleb Wilson at 10.
Yep. A lot of 26 guys in this exercise right now.
Now I'm at 11.
You're at 11. We have four more spots. We haven't picked a player from the class that just got taken.
Oh, we haven't, have we?
We haven't.
Hmm. I am going to pick one of those guys at this spot.
Who?
Isaiah.
IRS. Okay.
Isaiah Reed Shepard.
I thought you were gonna get even crazier than that, but I'm okay with that. Okay.
Yep. Isaiah Reed Shepard.
That feels right-ish. He's pretty one of one at this point. I don't hate that. Um, I'm going back to the Brotherhood hype here, but I'm gonna take Malawak.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of off the board. I think there's a chance he doesn't even go this high in his classes NBA draft, but I'm gonna buy that he ends up pretty unicorny as a rim protector
Oh,
and
you were going to find a way to
stuff.
go another way at that from another Brotherhood spot.
Con,
Mr. K2.
but IRS to K2 would be a lot.
That'd be a whole lot. All right. It's time. It, it's Kasparis time.
Really?
Kasparis checks on shine. Yep.
Before Igor Demon?
Yep. Blame BYU social team.
I am gonna take Darius Acuff at 14. I just think that that man's a dog, and if Reed Shepard and Rob Dillingham rose up the charts as a Calipari guard, I think Acuff is going to do the same as his first big Arkansas trial. I think it's going to be great. So there you have it. That was actually a pretty fun exercise. I think I'm happy with our conclusion there. Do you have any thoughts?
I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Actually, yeah, no thoughts. I think I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so to read it back, Cooper Flag 1, AJ DeBanza 2, Dylan Harper 3, Cam Boozer 4, VJ Edgecombe 5, Ace Bailey 6, Darren Peterson 7, Nolan Traore 8, Chris Sinak 9, Caleb Wilson 10, Reed Shepard 11, Kaman Malak 12, Kasparis Yakashonis 13, Darius Acuff 14. How many more names would we need to read to get to Zach Edey? Like, are you getting to like Koa Pete, Igor Demon, God forbid Trey McKenney? Like how
No, okay, no, that's where you lost me.
Malik Thomas. There's a lot. There's really good players. Jasper
Yeah,
Johnson.
yeah. I I think Edie would be somewhere in like the 27 range.
He'd be a first round pick in this
Yes.
exercise's draft.
Yes.
Okay. I hope so.